Hi, Release Fire here, so I'm going to talk you through the choice between Skorcheen Island and Slippenglide Island in Mario and Luigi Brothership, because the last time you had an island choice, it had fairly significant ramifications. So I'm going to talk you through the differences between the two. Hopefully the video helps you out. If it does, drop me a like below. But as you can see, you get to this point in the game and you get to decide between the two islands. Now for me, there is one that is better, because one of the islands gives you an ability that you can use on the other island. So if you go to Slippenglide Island first, you'll find these flowers that you can't actually use to get all of the loot. Whereas if you go to Skorcheen Island first, you will get the ability that unlocks these flowers and allows you to use them. So my recommendation is that you go to Skorcheen Island first. Now the reality is that there isn't actually that much difference between the two options in terms of islands other than this. You do learn a new ability on Slippenglide Island. You use an ability to be able to make the ball go faster, which is helpful for lots of other islands. However, you don't need that to be able to access things in Skorcheen Island. So like I said before, my recommendation is to go for Skorcheen Island first. Now you can always come back and do Slippenglide Island straight away afterwards, because in this situation there aren't any significant changes that affect the rest of the game. However, just to make sure that you understand the differences, if you go to Slippenglide Island, you'll be going to track down this research lab. It doesn't actually give you a great deal of information. You don't find out a great deal. However, you will find this research lab and you will get to go inside and find out a little bit more about one of the enemies and about what they're doing. And then in addition to that, you also bump into these Goombas and some Paracoopas, which are really difficult. If you're struggling with this one, check out the video linked above. There's a very specific way to beat them, and you've got to follow that way, otherwise you literally won't be able to beat them. They just coming through in waves and waves. And then if you go to Skorcheen Island, you'll get the ability to be able to turn the UFO into a Hoover, which allows you to cross things like this area here with the protection underneath. And then in addition to that, you can use it on the flowers, and you can also use it on the grates, be able to vacuum up money. If you're not too sure what I mean about the shiny grates, you can check out the video linked above. The other thing to know about Skorcheen Island is you get to find this doctor, and the doctor is massively instrumental to the story. However, you get the doctor whether you go to one or the other island first. It really doesn't matter. He will still be able to help out no matter what. So it's definitely worth going to Skorcheen Island. You just don't need to do it first in this particular situation. And those are the main differences between Skorcheen Island and Slippenglide Island in Mario and Luigi Brothership. Like I said before, if the video helps you out, drop a like, leave a comment, subscribe with the link on the left hand side, and you can see the rest of my guide videos for Mario and Luigi Brothership with the links on the right hand side.